I've got some views on Jey Uso. It feels like the internet, Twitter, the IWC, and the live fans have a very different opinion on Jey Uso, and I think I might have cracked how we need to look at Jey. So first of all, he is one of the most over people. I don't think that the hate he gets online is justified. I think people online are generally super fans, marks if you want to call them that, and therefore they want to look at the overall package. So things like wrestling ability. Now, is Jey a great singles wrestler? No. Brilliant tag team wrestler, and they are very different things, but I wouldn't put him in the great singles wrestler, and I don't think personally he is a main event level wrestler, and I think that's where the discourse comes from. However, when someone is as over as he is, as popular as he is, sells as much merch as he is, as connected to the kids as he is, as well as actually being a pretty decent promo when he gets to be a bit more authentic, you can't ignore that. Here's how I look at it. Just because you are super over doesn't mean you need to be in the main event. You need to be featured. You need to be essentially on TV every single week, to be in storylines. That's all you need to be. For me, I link Jey Uso, it's going to sound like an insult, but I don't mean it this way. I see Jey Uso as very similar to the Road Dogg. Okay? Jesse James. Maybe one of the most over acts in the whole of the WWE in the late 90s. You know, the New Age Outlaws and himself, massively over. When you've got the crowd going crazy, they talk along, very similar to the Yeet. All big stuff. However, would you put Road Dogg anywhere near the main event? No. Would you even consider doing it just for a one-off? Probably not. In-ring work has never been his strong, but we didn't need to be because of his connection to the fans. So this is how I view Jey Uso. I think he's a better wrestler than Road Dogg is. I definitely think he's more marketable than Road Dogg was, but popularity, they were probably very, very similar. So what I would be looking at is Jey Uso is an excellent person to be an upper mid-card. I'm really enjoying this kind of heel turn kind of stuff with Jimmy, the stuff with Roman. I'm actually really enjoying it. I think it's really good. I think it's perfect for his character right now. I can't see him turning heel because he's so popular, but it might be a good turn. So for me, I think we've cracked it. Jey Uso should be treated very similar to the Road Dogg. If you are massively over and hugely featured, then yes, you should be on TV every single week in a featured position. But should that be the main event? I don't think so. Not for me, anyway. And I'm a big Jey Uso fan. I'm a defender of Jey Uso. But I do think there are other people I think could step up and take that main event spot from him. But what do you think? What's your views kind of on this Jey Uso now? What's your views on the heel sort of stuff? What's his views on him as a character, as a main eventer? Or what I've just said? Let me know in the comments below.